all, everyone. So we're going live on YouTube right now. I'm being told anyway that we're going live. So I think we're live on YouTube right now on this Sunday evening. It's 6 o'clock. It's Sunday the 25th of April, 2021. Hello, good evening. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here on our Sunday evening live stream. It's absolutely incredible, absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for being here yet again for another Sunday evening live stream. So we're going to be here for around an hour. We're going to be going through the 12Z. We're going to have a look at some long range data as well. It's a Sunday live stream, so we've got to do the long range. We're going to show you CFS. I've got a little bit more from Peitao Peng this week. So we showed you Peitao Peng's analogues for summer, autumn, and winter in tri-monthly periods a couple of weeks ago, I think it was. But some more charts have appeared, some new charts have appeared from Peitao Peng. I'll tell you about them in a little while, but basically also as well doing seasonal charts. Peitao Peng is now breaking the forecast down to monthly periods. So not only just seasonal forecast, which is always done, and before that Hugh Vanderdoel did monthly forecast periods. Now did seasonal forecast periods, I should say. Now in monthly periods. I'll talk you through that in a little while. I'm also going to show you the CFS V2 as well. There's always something to show from the CFS. We're taking some questions through the first half of the live stream, so I'll go through the live chat as usual, give you all a shout out, and take as many questions as I can. And then in the second half of the live stream, we're going to have a look at some data. So that's the plan. That's the idea. We'll be here for the next hour, and we're going to have a chat and see how we're all doing. It's going to be great. So if you're enjoying the live stream, please smash the like button. Let YouTube know that you're enjoying the live stream by doing that. Drop a comment after the stream as well, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. We are grinding to 11k subscribers. It's turning into a real grind, but hopefully we're going to be able to get to 11k very soon. Now, I'm going to say thank you so much to our moderators moderating this live stream. So, everybody say thank you so much to SB, to Paul, and to Savvy. We've got the gang all here this week. So, everybody say thank you so much to Paul, to SB, and also to Savvy for moderating the live stream. That's absolutely great if you all can do that. Thank you so much to moderators. Moderators are fantastic. They're always there for me. So, thank you so much to our moderators for moderating on this live stream. I think Savvy's feeling a little bit better as well this week. Savvy was a little bit poorly last week, but I think is a little bit better this week. So thank you so much to the moderator. Thank you so much to Sav. Thank you so much to Paul, and thank you so much to SB as well. Excuse me, wouldn't be a Gav live stream about a cough, would it? Thank you so much to the moderators. Okay, let's start going through the live chat then. So we've got 38 concurrent viewers, nearly 40 concurrent viewers. It's absolutely fantastic. And we'll see what happens, as the stream progresses. So let's go to the top of the live chat. And then I'll zoom through. What do you think about summer update, by the way, everybody? Was Gav a little bit giddy on the summer update? What did you all think about the summer update? It was fun, wasn't it? The summer update. Yeah, we had a laugh, especially when 1976 appeared. The daddy of hot summers. I perhaps went a little bit overboard. I might have gone a little bit overboard with that. I don't know. What did you think to it, everybody? I think I might have gone a little bit overboard when 76 appeared. But it was funny. I enjoyed it anyway. I can't do Giddy Gab on a Friday night, you see, so I've got to let him out in some other fashion, haven't I? So you haven't seen the summer update yet, do check it out, because it is a bit of a laugh. Right, let's go through the live chat then. Absolutely fantastic. Of course, this is the final, this Sunday is like the final Sunday live stream before the website becomes inactive, GavsWeatherVids.com. So it's a little bit of a special live stream. Actually, it's a little bit sad, but also, part of a new era, I suppose, for GavsWeatherVids. So yeah, we're winding down website. From Friday, I will stop. From Friday, I will stop updating the website. GavsWeatherVids.com. The focus will be purely on YouTube and the other social media accounts there. Purely just due to the fact that I have not got the time, to do YouTube and the website as well. The YouTube channel got over 10,000 subscribers now. Pretty big channel, so I've got to create content, to keep 10,000 people happy, and also I've got a website to maintain as well. And I know that by the time we get into the autumn and winter season, I will be getting very, very stretched. I think. So I thought that while it's quiet, while we're in the quieter season in the spring, it was now time to sort of start winding down the website. So from Friday, all the other pages are going to start reverting back to the homepage. So, for example, if you click on the Summer 2020 Updates page at GavsWeatherVids.com from Friday, that page will just take you back to the homepage. All the other pages will take you back to the homepage. The homepage is going to remain for a month or two. The website won't completely go down. Not initially. I want to maintain it for a couple more months, while we go through this transitional period. But the homepage will not be updated from Friday. There'll just be like a link to YouTube on that. And eventually the website will go offline. But if anybody's wondering, I will be keeping the domain name. GavsWeatherVids.com will always be mine. So maybe one day, GavsWeatherVids.com will come back. We'll have to see. But I will always own GavsWeatherVids.com. There's no two ways about that. But anyway, it's rather sad. Sunday. Well, not really sad, is it? It's just kind of like evolution, I suppose. Everything has to change. Everything has to evolve. Doesn't it? So yeah, that's what's going to happen on Friday, though. So it's an exciting day, it's a sad day, and it's evolution. We're evolving and growing and developing here on YouTube. It's been absolutely fantastic. Right, so I am running a bit late now. Let's go through the live chat then. So first person who was in with us was Luke R. Oops, that's about full. There we go. First person who was in with us was Luke R. So thank you so much to Luke for being on our live stream. Weggyboard Uwu is here. Good evening to Weggyboard Uwu. Weggy was the second person in with us. Alan Petru is here. Good evening to Alan Petru. Good evening to Steffi Adcock as well. Matthew Orchard is here. Ben Enty is here. I know Ben's been busy the last few Sundays working in the National Health Service. So thank you so much for your service, Ben. And thank you so much for being here on this Sunday live stream. It's Ben's birthday the other day as well. So everybody say happy birthday. I think it was on Thursday, wasn't it, Ben? So everybody say happy birthday to Ben for last Thursday. It's a bit belated, but it's the nearest live stream to Ben's birthday. So happy birthday, Ben. I know you had a lovely day. Then. Right, okay, I think I better come down to the bottom of the live chat because I think I may have had a super chat. What's happening? Oh, wow, Ben Enty. I was just talking about Ben. Ben super chatted. Hi, Gavin, everyone. Nice to see everyone. Thank you so much, Ben. Incredibly kind of you. Thank you so much to you, Ben, for your super chat. Absolutely amazing. I was just at that moment, you read my mind, I think. So I was just at that moment saying happy birthday to you. And thanking you for your service. And there you go, you super chatted. So thank you so much. Thank you so much to Ben Enty for the super chat. Incredibly kind. Thank you so much, Ben, for your super chat, my friend. I'm so pleased you managed to make a live stream. Thank you so much for being here. Right, so Ben's here. Shiram is here. Good evening to Shiram. Thank you so much to Shiram. Shiram saying, excuse me once again, Shiram saying, hello, Gavin. The way the summer updates are going, looking, I would say, 9% chance of cool and wet summer and 10% chance of hot and dry. Possibly, Shiram. Yes, I could see that, the summer updates are probably favouring a more unsettled and cooler type summer, but with like a minority option to be very hot. We've had 76 a couple of times in these season of updates, for example. So yeah, I get where you're coming from with that. Probably so far, the summer updates have favoured a poorer summer, but with that minority possibility of something, you know, much hotter and drier occurring. It's going to be interesting to see. We haven't looked at any ENSO data yet, haven't looked at any QBO data yet either, so that is all still to come. Of course. Alan, been gardening, brought some bedding plants. You're going to have to cover them up, Alan. Cover up your delicates, my friend. It's going to be too cold still, I think, for bedding plants. So if you've got them outdoors, if you're planting them out, you will need to cover over. Coaster Scorpion is here. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon to you, my friend. Thank you so much for being on our live stream. Steffi, shied away from bedding plants just yet, as my greenhouse won't be able to protect them, Alan. You'll be okay if you cover them over. If you come over with newspaper, they'll be okay in the greenhouse, Steffi, but I won't put them out yet, to be honest. Christian Hayden is here. Good evening to Christian Hayden. Thank you so much, Christian, for being on writing. Shiram, got some marigolds in the garden, affected by frost. Geraniums fine. Generally only some lower leaf damage. You've been lucky, Shiram. You've been very lucky there. Let's hope these frosts are going to start petering out soon. They aren't making the life of growers all that easy, I have to say. Around 50 concurrent viewers. Hello, good evening. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here on the live stream. In around 20 minutes' time, we're going to go through some data to have a look at some shorter range and also some longer range data. Shiram, how it going? Shadowing Spring 2007, which had a lot of anticyclonic weather. Only difference is this year is colder. 2007 had a wet pattern change in May, which is the same 2021 equals poor summer. Yes, I can see a similarity, particularly with this April being so very dry. Shiram, as you say, of course, April 2007 was very warm. And then we know what happened when into May and the deluge struck us. So we'll see, but it's not necessarily always, as we explained today, like with our top 20 driest Aprils. It's not necessarily the case that you have a dry April and you will get a very wet summer, as happened in 2007. Occasionally, the dry spell just go on through the summer, but that is quite a rare sort of occurrence. Right, let's start making some progress in the live chat then. So let's come on down. Motsi is here. Motsi Pio is here. Good evening to Motsi from the Netherlands. Right, okay. Motsi saying it's been cloudy all day, 12 degrees, not great outside in the garden. It's been nice here. A bit cloudy this morning. It's brightened up this afternoon. Craig 98 is here. Gab was giddy on the summer update. I was a little bit, Craig, wasn't I? Yes, I was. Upper 8 is here. Good evening to Upper 8. Mike Boyle, freezing cold in the Netherlands right now. Thank you so much to Mike for being on the live stream. Steffi, yes, that GavsWeatherVids was definitely a little giddy and was lovely to see, made me smile. I'm so pleased that I managed to make you smile, Steffi. It was funny, wasn't it? Shiram, UK this weekend has had loads with cool temperatures, generally a fresh feel with cold nights. Yes, it's true. Mark Kanish is here. Good evening to Mark. Evening, Gavin. I noticed on your video today the North Pacific has warmed up a little bit. Is that a bad sign for next winter or not? It's too early to say, Mark. It's only April, so those sea surface temperatures will fluctuate. So we'll see. We'll see where we are with all of that when we get to September and we begin our winter updates. Grow Scotland is here. Hello, Gav. Let's see how this summer is shaping up. Hopefully not a bummer. Well, we'll see, Grow Scotland. Thank you so much for being on our live. And Craig 98 thinks it could be a 2012 summer, a washout then, Craig. Let's hope not. Right, let's come on down. No, Mrs. P wouldn't mind a washout, though. Mrs. P wouldn't mind a washout at all, actually. She doesn't like the hot weather. Mark, when you showed going the CT for April yesterday, I noticed April 996 was 8 Celsius CT. First half was quite cold, wasn't it? Was that one colder than March or not? No, March was colder than April in 1996. March 1996, yes, it did have some cold weather in it, but actually April 1996 wasn't overly cold. It was cold in March, and then it was really cold for the time of year in May. I think it was May 1996 was about the coldest since 1940 something at the time. Right, let's come on down then. Let's come on down. Mark, in our normal setup, Gavin, the south gets the driest weather, and Scotland gets the wettest weather. If we have northern blocking in the summer, is it the other way around? Scotland gets the driest of weather. Yes, it can be, Mark. Yes, that's true. The jet stream gets plunged southwards, taking more energy in the south than the north in that kind of situation, although very often the whole country is very wet in summer with that sort of northern blocking type pattern. But yes, in theory, northern areas will probably be drier than southern areas due to a proximity of the blocking area of high pressure. Shiram, hello Gavin. If we mirror 1986 with April, that year had a poor summer, which was very front-loaded, and a very interesting winter, especially January 1987. Yes, it's true, Shiram. It was very cold in February. I don't think we're mirroring 1986, despite the similarity in the CT, or despite this, the central temperature might be the coldest of this April since April 1986. Despite that, I think April 1986 was much wetter and more disturbed and unsettled sort of month. Mark, if it is poor summer, Gavin, could there still be some hot spells at times? Meaning, will it be raining all time or not? Yes, you could get some nice weather even in a bad summer, Mark. That can happen. Right, Mark, I watched your winter 2021. How did we agree? How did we do? Agree, Gavin? It was very good forecast. Thank you so much, Mark. Yeah, it was a cracking forecast. I'm very pleased with it. Transport Manchester is here. Going to Transport Manchester. Trevor Hall is here. Going to Trevor Hall. Thank you so much to Trevor for being on our live stream. I love Gav's live streams. Are the best. Thank you so much, Trevor. That's incredibly kind, my friend. Right, let's move on down through the live chat then. Let's move on down. Cheryl saying 7986 had a washout August. I remember it well. Yeah, it was bad. That was a very bad August, wasn't it? Right, let's come on down through the live chat then. iTech Talk is here. Our moderators are all here. So thank you so much to the moderators. Anchor is here. Here we are. Anchor is here. Here we are. Thank you so much, Anchor, for being here on the live stream. I don't think SB is feeling too well. I hope you're okay, SB. Right, let's come on down then. Christian Hayden is here. I think we already shouted out Christian. Oliver Harbour is here. Good evening to Oliver. Thank you so much for being on our live stream. Kirk Thorne is here. Good evening to Kirk Thorne. Thank you so much for being on the live stream. Timoy Tickets is here. Good evening to Timoy. Thank you so much for being here. Adam Animation. Hi everyone. Hi Sammy. Hi GavsWeatherVids. 976 Hot Summer. Yes, it was Adam. It was the daddy of hot summers. So if we have a repeat of that, you would know about it, my friend. It would be very, very, very hot if we had a repeat of 76. Kirk Thorne, we need a bit of rain now, Gav. Garden looking very sorry for itself, all dry, and my vegetable and potatoes are very slow. Yes, they are. Everything is slow this spring. I think part of that is how dry it's been, Kirk. Part of that is how cool it is at night. While we're having such cold nights, everything is going to really, be slowed down a lot. I have noticed it. Hopefully we'll start warming up and getting a little bit of rain before too much longer. Katrine is here. Katrine is here. Good evening, Mrs. P, Gavin, Weggy Board, Mark, Matthew, Grove Scotland, Shiram, Ben, Monsey, Transport Manchester, Trevor Hall, Albert True, Paul James, Craig Nigel, Stephanie Adcock, and Sam. Thank you so much Katrin for being on our live stream. Absolutely incredible. Shiram, hello Gavin, very early days, but looking interesting for next winter as far as teaser winters go, and following spring patterns from 1978. If we get a poor summer like 1978, the similarities continue. They would. It's true, Shiram. I don't want to say too much about it, because I do get myself into a little bit of trouble when I talk about teaser winters. A little bit, but it is true. You know, there is a similarity at the moment, I think, between 1978, which was a teaser winter, 77, 78 was a teaser winter, and the very cold winter that followed it, 78, 79. I think there's a similarity that's been at work for a little while, but I get into trouble elsewhere if I say too much about teaser winters. So I don't want to upset anybody on the other side and whatnot, but no, it's all good fun. It's all part of the fun of it all, and you'll hear more about it anyway. I will be discussing teaser winters and all of that concept when we get, you know, into the winter update season. I probably won't say too much until September, but when we're in September and I'm doing winter updates, you know, anything goes in the winter updates. There's nothing that we can't discuss in the winter updates. We go wherever the evidence leads us. So you'll hear more about teaser winters in the winter updates from September. Definitely you will. Sav, the end of an era. Yeah, it's going to be the end of an era, Sav, winding down GavsWeatherVids.com. But, you know, it's evolution. It's time to move on. I just have not got, you know, the time, really. I just don't have the time to maintain, like a YouTube channel with 10k subscribers and a website as well. So it's been a hard decision. You know, I'm going through every page at the moment, taking off all of the embeds on every single page, one by one, and all of the advertisements, and, you know, getting it ready for when we do the redirect from all the pages to the home page on Friday. And like, it's sad, you know, it's like the end of an era, but I know it's the right decision, and I know when it's happened, you know, I'm very, very comfortable with the decision. And that's it though, but it is going to be the end of an era. It definitely will be. Right, if I had a super chat, I think I may have had a super chat while I've been chatting to you. Kurt has super chatted. Thank you, Gav. Thank you so much, Kurt. That is incredibly kind, my friend. Thank you so much for your super chat. Incredible, amazing, unbelievable. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to Kirk Form. You're also incredibly kind to me. You know, I'm always blown away by how lovely you all are to me. I never expect super chats and everything that you do for me, but it's absolutely lovely how kind you all are. Right, okay, so thank you so much, Kurt. Right, let's have a look then. Grow Scotland, I'm in Glasgow. I've been watching solar updates, so my eyes are peeled. Lucky I'm on the outskirts, so I can easily escape the street lights. I'm going to have some aurora. Maybe we're going to have some aurora, I wonder. Maybe we are. Maybe we'll get some aurora. Well, the solar activity has ticked up a little bit. You saw Gavs Weather sending round update. You know, solar activity has ticked up a little bit, so maybe we're going to get some northern lights in the northern half of the country. Right, let's come on down then. Let's come on down. So in around 5 minutes' time, we're going to start doing some screen capturing for you, but we'll just go through the live chat for a few more minutes. Craig98, it's a good change, mate. Yeah, well, it's you know, the decision was made for me, really, I think, when the YouTube channel hit 10k subscribers. You know, I knew at that point that it was going to be a struggle, especially when we get to, like, next winter, so at the moment I could do it, you know, maintain both, because we're in the quiet time, but things are going to get a lot busier. From like June onwards, there will be a gradual increase in views, and everything will start picking up from June onwards, and I know I'm going to be struggling by the end of the year. So the decision was made for me, really, when we got to 10k subscribers. But as I said, I will always own the domain. GavsWeatherVids.com will always be mine. So it's possible that one day, the website may come back. We'll see. Right, let's have a look. So you're all giving birthday wishes to Ben for last week. That's absolutely great. Ben's 26 now. That's still young, Ben. That's very, very young. 26. I mean, you know, that, what I would give to be 26, I can tell you that, be 26 again. That would be good. Right, okay, you're still very, very young, Ben, so don't worry about that, at all. Right, let's have a look then. Okay, lovely live stream this at 55 concurrent viewers. Please smash the like button, everybody. Let YouTube know that you're enjoying this live stream. Thank you so much to all of you for doing that. Trevor, I've been watching your summer updates, and the analogues seem to be pointing to a poor summer this year. Possibly, Trevor. Yeah, Adam's worried about a drought. Everyone, I worry about drought. Don't worry too much at this stage. Adam, I don't think there's anything particularly critical with the water supply at the moment. Tommy Oliver, hey Gav, are we on track to break any records for lack of rainfall this April? It's certainly going to be one of the driest Aprils. I don't know if we'll break the all-time record. The all-time driest April, by the way, for England and Wales anyway, was 1938. So have a look at today's summer update. We go through summer's one of the top 20 driest Aprils. Whether we beat 938, I don't know, but it's certainly going to be within. It will certainly be within the top 20, definitely driest. I think it will almost certainly be in the top 10. Probably in the top 5 driest. Where we are within the top 5, that remains to be seen. But it has been a very, very dry April, hasn't it? Although Craig said the BBC are going, for a washout this Thursday. Wow, I don't know, Craig. I don't know. We'll see. But I could do with some rain, for my God. I can tell you that. 60 concurrent viewers. Lovely, lovely live. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Savvy has had 24 days of straight sunshine here in North Wales. Incredibly so. Been a very, very odd month, hasn't it, Sav? You know, it's been cold. There's been so much frost. It's also been very sunny and very dry. Very strange April. This. I can't remember many Aprils quite like this. Normally, you have a lot of sun and dry weather in April. It will tend to be warm normally, like 2007 and 2011 and last April, I suppose. So yeah, it's been very, very odd month, really. Paul James, April CET for 1976 was 8.1. Much warmer then, Paul. It was a much warmer April, despite being very dry, wasn't it? Darth Vader has arrived. Thank you so much, Darth Vader, for being on our live stream. Darth Vader saying, had a lot of snow showers, had a lot of snow showers yesterday and today. Wow, still cold there then, Darth. It's still cold there, isn't it, my friend? Dan C. Thank you so much, Darth Vader, for being on our live stream. Dan C. is here. According to Dan C. Thank you so much for being on our live stream, Dan C. Wedgie Board Uwu. I hope you're enjoying it. I don't know. Is that to me or somebody else, Wedgie? Mark Nish, Gavin, could you do a historic video for summer 929? Oh, I was going to tell you about the historic video that's coming up next Monday, wasn't I? I think we're going to do 1970. So I think we're gonna do this in 2 parts, because 1970 is a very interesting year. So I think we'll do 1970 part 1, this coming back holiday Monday, which will be like the first half of the year, and then 1970 part 2 will be like the second half of the year, I think. So 1970 was a very interesting year, so it's what I wanted to do for a while. I think we will be doing 1970 in 2 parts, part 1, part 2, on the 2 May bank holidays, and that's what we're doing. So let me know what you think about that, everybody, in the live chat. Right, I'm going to have to come down to bottom for live chat in a moment. Alan, 970 was an interesting summer, front loaded. We're just talking about that, Alan, funnily enough. That's going to be our historic video this week and next week in 2 parts. Not this week and next week, what I'm talking about. Like next Monday and the follow the end Monday. We have 2 bank holiday Mondays, don't we? In May. Shiram, hello, Gavin. Do you know what the historic video for May bank holiday will be? Funny you should say that, Shiram. It's going to be 1970. 70 part 1, my friend. SB, don't want a 76 summer in my life. Wow, you don't like it, do you, SB? Mrs. P would agree with you about that. Right, let's have a look. Katrine, for the first year there has been blossom appearing on my hawthorn, ashley, holly and spindle tree. Okay, Katrine. Right, I'm going to come down to the bottom of the live chat. I'm down at the bottom of the live chat, everybody. Turning into a fantastic live stream. Thank you so much, everybody, for making this absolutely great live stream. I'm having a blast on this live stream. Thank you so much to all of you for being here. We're going to do some screen capturing for you in a moment. I'll just shout out a couple more in a moment. Matthew Richards is here. Evening all. Have memories of 1978 as a 9-10-year-old. I don't remember it. I was alive in 78, but you know, I was just a baby, so I don't remember it at all. Mortal is here. Good evening to Mortal. Thank you so much to Mortal for being on our live stream. Shiram, hello Gavin. Do we know which way ENSO is heading this year, or do we need to wait till around June? Probably we've got to wait, I think, Shiram. I think we've got to wait. Dave Edmonds is here. Duncan Ward is here. 976 showing up in the summer updates for Daddy. Yes, it did, Duncan. It was there. It's been there a couple of times. As well. Taffy D is here. Dave Edmonds is here. Hi Gavin, made it. Been working hard in my son's garden, preparing for painting, I think. Okay, thank you so much, Dave, for being here on our live stream. Right, okay, so we're going to do some screen capturing for you very shortly. It's 6:30. I think it's time to move on and do some screen capturing. Hovering around 60 concurrent viewers. Lovely, lovely live stream. Mikey Rawcliffe is here. Going to Mikey Rawcliffe. Thank you so much to Mikey for being on the live stream. Right, okay, let's turn off the, so what we're going to do, we're going to turn off the webcam. There we go, we're going to turn off the image as well. And we're going to start display capturing on this Sunday evening. There we go. We display capture. I'll just have a little sip of Coke. Okay, thank you so much, everybody, for making this an absolutely incredible and lovely live stream. It's been great. So thank you so much, everybody. We're going to bring you the screen capturing section of this live stream. Jeffers Craft is here. According to Jeffers, thank you so much to Jeffers for being here. Kevin Brown is here as well. Good evening to Kevin Brown. Love to see more thunderstorms this year. Thank you so much to Kevin for being on our live stream. At 66 concurrent viewers, it's turning into a big old live stream, this. Daniel Bradley, hi Gavin. Hope you are well. Hope you are well. Hope you are well. We'll be moving soon to the Beacons. So I'm looking forward to the winter and some good snow. Hope you are well. Okay, yeah, I'm absolutely fine, Daniel, and good luck with the move, my friend. It sounds very, very exciting. That sounds very exciting. Mark, Gavin, would Summer 1929 make a good historic video at some point? I would think 1929, the whole year, would make a good historic video, actually, my friend. Right, let's start doing some screen capturing for you then. So the first thing we're going to look at is our latest observations from XC Weather. Here we go then. So we've got 18 degrees flashing away on the west coast of Ireland. We've reached 18 degrees across Western Ireland. You see, it clearly gets warmer the further west you go. So in the far east, it's pretty cool, actually. We've got Scarborough at 9 degrees. We've got Weybourne at 7 degrees. Norwich is just 8 degrees. So it's cool in the east. Into the Midlands, the temperature at Church Lawford is at 11 degrees. At Linton, it's at 12 degrees. And at Chatter Hall, it's at 12 degrees. So coming land, the temperature lifts up a little bit. Go further west still to Shobdon, it's at 14 degrees. Lake Vyrnwy is at 11 degrees. Rhyl is at 14 degrees. Northwick is at 14 degrees. Up western side, we've got Keswick at 15 degrees, Strathallan at 15 degrees, and we've got Loch Lascarnock at 15 degrees too. And then to the far west of Scotland, we've got Aban at 15 degrees. Gets cooler as we get to Belfast, 12 degrees there, and then warms up, is going to central and western Ireland, 16 degrees at Girton, and 18 degrees at Newport. So it is clearly getting warmer the further west you go today. Those colder temperatures in the east will be spreading westwards with time. Right, let's bring you some 12s there, Ben. Have a quick look at the 12Z and see what the 12Z is showing. So we're going to show you the GFS 12Z first of all. We're currently under an area of high pressure. So what we're going to find happening is that the high pressure is going to start pushing up towards Greenland and Iceland in the next 24 hours or so. And then we start to pull in cooler or colder east to northeasterly winds. So the temperature will begin to drop from the north and from the east over the next few days. We've got a proper blocking area of high pressure there around Greenland and Iceland. Low pressure is over Spain, and winds are in from an east to northeasterly direction as we're into the end of the week and into the weekend as well. It stays quite cold, winds into the bank holiday weekend and beyond it. This is up to Tuesday the 4th of May now, staying in from a northerly direction. Then low pressure starts to run in from off the Atlantic. That begins to bring wet weather in with it. So this will lift the temperature up. We lose a northerly. So we start pulling the wind from off the Atlantic Ocean. Temperatures begin to pick up. It starts to turn milder, probably even warmer, you would say, but also unsettled with low pressure then properly in from off the Atlantic. A little bit warmer there. That's the 9th of May. A little bit warmer there. Winds are slightly more southerly then. And then in comes the low pressure again and just keeps things looking pretty unsettled up to the end of a GFS run, which gets us to the 11th of May. Right, that's that done. Let's have a look at the UK Met then. So the basic idea is cold and showery in the coming days, and then as we go beyond that, beyond bank holiday weekend, it probably turns milder, warmer, but also turns wetter with low pressure really getting involved. This is how the UK Met is looking for Wednesday. Winds are in from the east, so it's going to be chilly. It's going to be quite cold and showery, and then we get through to next weekend. As far as we get to with UK Met is to Saturday, taking the high pressure up to Greenland and Iceland, pulling in the winds from an east or northeast direction. So looking quite cold and showery there up to 144 hours, which gets us to Saturday the 1st of May. GM, let's have a look at the gem. So you got that showing. We can't show the ECM. Of course, that won't start updating until 7 o'clock. It won't finish updating until... that won't finish updating, actually, until 8 o'clock. Sorry about that, everybody. I had a mental block. That won't finish updating until 8 o'clock with the ECM. So you have to check that out. Weather Central, Metro Seal, Weather Outlook, places like that will you'll be able to see it there. You won't be able to see it on this live stream. Right, so this is how the GM is looking. So winds in from an easterly direction on Thursday and Friday. Going to be cool and showery, blocking around Greenland and Iceland. Winds in from an east to northeasterly direction. And then we move on up towards day 10. Low pressure starts to break through from off the Atlantic. It begins to turn milder, but also wetter as the low pressure heads in from the west. So turning increasingly unsettled as we move up to day 10, which of course is going to be Wednesday the 5th of May. This is the option that's on the table. No, it isn't. Let's have a look at that. That's 72 hours. So these are the options that are on the table within the ECM ensembles today for day 10, which gets us to the 5th of May. 21 members of the ECM ensemble showing a mid-Atlantic ridge going up towards Greenland with a trough of low pressure. Let's change the colour to red. Trough of low pressure through northern and western Europe. Those 21 members of the ECM ensembles at day 10, 5th of May, are looking cool and unsettled. We have 20 members of the ECM ensembles again with high pressure towards Greenland. Low pressure is over country. That's going to be cool and quite wet as well. And then we have 10 members of the ECM ensembles with high pressure just to our west, southwest, low pressure to our northwest, to our west, northwest, and also to our northeast. That's trying to turn a little bit drier from the southwest. So generally, most of the options there at day 10 are looking quite unsettled, to be honest. But there is like a minority option, 10 of them, that's going for something more anticyclonic. In 2 weeks' time, these are the options that we've got. Will get us to the 10th of May. We have 23 members of the ECM ensembles with a trough of low pressure over Scandinavia and in the Atlantic. High pressure is just to our south, so the flow is going to be pretty flat and westerly with that one. We have 19, so still a bit mixed. 19 with low pressure just to the north, winds in from the west, so that's going to be rather unsettled and westerly. And then 9 just here with a ridge building up from the west and the southwest. That's turning things drier. Low pressure is to the east. So as we progress on into the second week of May, we may have a trend here for drier weather to emerge. It's not going to be quick. It's not going to be a quick change. It's going to be a struggle, I think, to build up higher pressure. Right, let's move on then. So we'll have a look at CFS V2. So these are 500 millibar heights broken down into weekly periods. The first weekly period will take us from the 25th of April to the 1st of May. The coming week will have high pressure to our west and northwest. Low pressure will be to our east. Winds will be coming in from a northerly direction with that. So we've got blocking to the northwest. We've got low pressure to our east. It's going to be chilly. Winds will be from a north-northeast direction. Will be quite cold. But the high pressure should keep it relatively dry-ish, although it will turn showery. Week 2 is going to take us from the 2nd to the 8th of May, with high pressure to our southwest over Spain, a trough of low pressure in over Scandinavia. So winds are going to be sort of westerly with that, a westerly type flow there for week 2. Trying to get a little bit milder, trying to bring the wind up from off the Atlantic, but still looks pretty unsettled, to be honest. Week 3 is going to be the 9th through to the 15th of May, with high pressure again ridging up from the southwest, so gradually transitioning towards higher pressure here with the CFS today. Low pressure up towards Greenland, Iceland. Jet stream is going northwards as well. That's gradually transitioning into something rather drier there as we move into further on, like into second week of May and up to the middle part of the month. And then week 4 is the 16th to the 22nd of May, with a ridge of high pressure below average heights just out to our west. So again, quite a bit of dry weather with that. Winds will be in from like a northwesterly type direction. So that would be just a little bit cooler, a little bit on the cool side, but should be relatively settled. Right, let's have a look at CFS V2. So we're going to look at that. Then I'll show you what we've got from Peitao Peng. There has been developments with what Peitao Peng now has to show us. So CFS V2 700 millibar height anomaly for May is looking like this. Relatively anticyclonic with above average height centered over northern and western Europe. Should be a fair amount of dry weather in with that. June is looking like this with a 700 millibar height anomaly. High pressure is between Greenland and Scandinavia, reaching down west of Europe. So that should produce a fair amount of dry weather as well. You would have thought, quite anticyclonic with that one. What am I talking about? Month 3 looks like this. It's July. So the high pressure then is over Scandinavia and to our east-northeast. Low pressure in the Atlantic. That probably brings up wind from more of a southerly direction. So that is probably turning warmer, I would have thought. It could be quite warm, that, with winds in from like southerly southeast direction, but with the low pressure in the Atlantic, it could also be turning a little bit more unsettled. These don't look too bad, really, especially, you know, not looking too bad. Now, August isn't as good. This is month 4. It's a long way out, of course, but August is taking the high pressure from the Atlantic up towards Greenland. This white area is probably going to be a trough of low pressure with a 700 millibar flow, so that one looks like it's turning cooler and potentially more unsettled as we go into August. September doesn't look great either. That one has high pressure up towards Greenland. Low pressure is over Scandinavia. Winds in from a north to northeasterly direction in September. So could be turning increasingly cool later on in the summer. Still the idea there, but the summer is a bit front-loaded. Driest, warmest weather is early on in the summer, and then it all starts to deteriorate later on in the summer through August and into September, looking rather cooler and more unsettled too. And then finally we go through to October with 700 millibar height anomaly, which has this area of higher pressure through the UK and going north as well. Low pressure is around Greenland and Iceland, and the flow and wind direction doing something like that. So back to higher pressure again as we get into October, settling things down and turning things drier. So how the CFS is looking this week. Right, we're going to move on to Peitao Peng's analogues, and then we're going to be done on this live. It's been a fantastic live. Thank you so much, everybody, for making this an incredibly enjoyable live stream. Just got Peitao Peng's analogues to show you. So a couple of weeks ago, we showed you Peitao Peng's 200 millibar height anomalies into seasonal periods. So, for example, this is the 200 millibar height anomaly from Peitao Peng's analogue for summer 2021, June, July, August, and it's an unsettled analogue for the 3-monthly period with low pressure in from off the Atlantic. For this month, this is the first time he's done it, Peitao Peng is now also offering monthly breakdowns for this period. So we can look at this month by month rather than just within 3 monthly periods. So let's do that for you, shall we, before we wrap up the live stream. So this is how May's 200 millibar height anomaly is looking from Peitao Peng's analogues, going for a higher pressure across western parts of Europe. Should be turning things mainly dry and or should be keeping things mainly dry, I suppose. With low pressure up to the north, the jet stream push northwards as well. We get this ridge building up from the south and from the southwest. There should be a lot of dry weather and relatively warm weather as well, you would have thought, with that May pattern. Right, let's have a look at what he's showing for June then. So June is also looking relatively anticyclonic. This is June's 200 millibar height anomaly, again high pressure over the UK and Western Europe as well, and ridging away to the east. This is how so June looks quite anticyclonic, doesn't look too bad at all. This is how July is shaping up. So from June to July, there's a clear deterioration. Lower pressure forms in the Atlantic, starts to bring the jet stream in as well. I hope everybody can see this okay. Lower pressure forms in the Atlantic, starts to bring in the jet stream. That will bring showers or longer spells of rain in off the Atlantic Ocean in July, and would see the temperature turning cooler as well, of course. That is how August is looking. So you see how that 3-monthly period comes out quite unsettled overall from Peitao Peng's analogues for June, July, August, because after the more anticyclonic June, July and August definitely favouring lower pressure, although we do see a Scandinavian high here to our northeast, which, we'll be trying to bring hot air in from the east, actually. But overall, that looks like quite an unsettled pattern for July and August after a relatively higher pressure dominated sort of June. We'll extend out further then. Let's have a look at September. That one is also looking unsettled for the 200 millibar height anomaly with low pressure trough centre within the 200 millibar flow over the UK and Ireland and out in the Atlantic Ocean as well. So June is anticyclonic, May, June anticyclonic, July, August, September all shifting towards low pressure or lower pressure. This is how October is looking. We will get to the winter months in a moment. This is how October is looking. Below average heights just to our south. High pressure is up to the north. Winds are likely coming in from the east. That could be quite unsettled. Probably a bit warmer, in terms of the temperature anomaly, as the wind would be kind of like southeasterly with that. So it should be relatively warm, you would have thought, but likely to be unsettled in October. Right, let's extend out further. This is how November looks, 2021. Now, this is getting colder. So this has like a mid-Atlantic ridge heading up towards Greenland and with northern blocking. Lower pressure is over the UK and Ireland as well. So November looks like it's got cold potential here with winds in from like a northeasterly direction and a trough of low pressure. So cold and potentially rather wintry in November. Certainly wintry potential. This is how December 2021 looks. We're a long way out now, of course. This is all just for fun. But in December, we have a mid-Atlantic ridge that is still extending up towards Greenland. Lower pressure is just to our east, and winds probably still coming in from the northwest to possibly even the north. So could be quite cold again into December. Let's just run you through to the last couple of months. So that one was December. Let's go through to January. So in January, the high pressure slipped southwards. Look at this, high pressure slipped southwards to Spain. We start to introduce milder air from the west-southwest. So Peitao Peng is going for like a front-loaded winter where the coldest weather is November and December, maybe 2010 type thing, although probably not that extreme. But anyway, you know, coldest, earliest on, you know, November and December, and then get through to January, and we're turning things milder. The last month we'll look at will be, so that's going to be March. So the last month we'll look at will be, so what are we doing here? So the last month we're going to look at is, so that's November. I should have got these preloaded, shouldn't I? That is December. Right then, since December 2021. Okay, that's going to be January. I'm being thrown by the years, aren't I? Oh, that's February. There we go. February 2022. So that's how it looks. High pressure then sets up just to the south and southwest. Low pressure is to the north, northwest. Jet streams going something like that. It looks basically mild and dry in February. So definitely like a front-loaded winter is being suggested here. Coldest in November and December, and then getting milder through January and February. So that's how those 3 monthly forecasts from Peitao Peng's analogues work out, you know, based on a month-by-month period. Right, we'll head back to YouTube and we'll come to the end of our live stream. So it's been a fantastic live stream. I hope everybody has enjoyed it, had a good time. You know, it's been absolutely great. Thank you so much, everybody, for making this a really, really fantastic live stream. I'll turn off the display capture. And we'll put webcam back up, if webcam can come back up. There we go, webcam has returned. I'm going to return as well. So webcam's back, the image is back as well. We're going to wrap up the live stream there. Thank you so much, everybody, making this a fantastic, amazing, lovely live stream. Paul James, here's Gav. Yeah, did you see that, everybody? It was Gav Torrance, wasn't it? Or Gav Nicholson in the GavsWeatherVids Sunday Roundup. I love to see what Rich is going to turn me into every week. I love to see who Rich is turning me into. And this week it was Gav Nicholson, Gav Torrance. Here, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. I suppose all work and no play makes Gav a dull boy. From The Shining, of course. It's been a fantastic live. Thank you so much, everybody. And Rich is here. Rich is in the live chat, actually. Good evening to Richard. Thank you so much, my good friend Richard, for being here. So, thanks, Rich. Rich saying, evening all, just in, cold in the breeze, 7.3, relative humidity, 27%, rain today, 0 millimeters. Yeah, been chilly in the east. We looked at the observations. I don't know if you saw it, Rich. Looked at the observations from ECMWF. We can see it's clearly warmest in the east and no, what I'm talking about. It's clearly warmest in the west and coolest in the east. It's been a very long day today. Right, Steffi, hello, Richard. Nice CME a couple of days ago. Yeah, activity's ticking up a little bit, Steffi. Let's come on down then. Let's come on down. See what you're all saying. iTech talk. Wow, what a Peng summer. Yeah, not great, is it? iTech. Paul James, thunderstorms maybe. Could be. Shiram, love monthly Peitao Peng charts. Yeah, they're new development. Shiram, you'll be seeing more of those over the coming days, you know, over the coming months. Jeffers is here. I'm going to shout out Jeffers before I started screen capturing, but thank you so much, Jeffers, for being here from the West Coast. Mark, looks front-loaded. It does. It does really, doesn't it, Mark? Sure, front-loaded solar ideas dominating. Yes, they are, aren't they? Katrine, thank you, Sally, Paul, the moderators, Espy as well. Yeah, thank you so much to our moderators. Thank you to Espy. Thank you so much to Paul and to Sal for moderating this live stream. Absolutely fantastic. Been a lovely, lovely live stream. Richard, who likes Gav today? I was only round up in the film The Shining. Yeah, I don't know, Rich. Gav Torrance. It was funny, wasn't it? It's been a fantastic stream, miss. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody, for making this absolutely great. We've got a couple more minutes. Richard, lol, who can I make at GavsWeatherVids next week? I wonder, Richard. I always look forward to seeing who I'm going to be. What did you think to Peitao Peng's winter forecast, mate? So front-loaded, coldest, so front-loaded summer, front-loaded winter. Maybe there's a connection there. I do not know. 2010 was also front-loaded in the summer, of course, and then wetter later on in the summer, and then front-loaded in the winter, cold November, December, milder January and February. So maybe there's a parallel running here with 2010. That would be exciting, wouldn't it? Imagine what a December to remember could do for my subs. That would be good, wouldn't it? Would be good if we could have a December to remember. But I don't think we'll have anything as extreme as that. You know, that's the coldest December since, well, it was the coldest December since, for UK, it was the coldest December on record. For the CT, it's the coldest December since 1890. So it's a once in a lifetime. I don't think we'll be repeating that anytime soon. Mikey, yes, I was just about to say 2010 Gav, lol. Yeah, there is a similarity there with both the summers and the winter, actually, Mikey. So interesting, isn't it? James Young, the models were going for front-loaded winter last year. The coldest part was in February. Yeah, it's true. Although, having said that, February did finish up mild overall, James. It just happened that it contained, like, the coldest week within the winter in that 1 week. But yeah, I can see what you mean with that. SB, mild and dry winters are so boring. They are really, aren't they, SB? I would love it to be cold all the time, but we can't have that due to where we are. You know, where we are in the world means that we won't have it cold all of the time. Savvy, been a great stream. It has been an awesome stream. It has, Savvy, been an absolutely fantastic live stream. So we've got a couple more minutes to go. So I'll just shout out as many as I possibly can, and then we're going to wrap things up. Mark is asking me what the historic video is going to be. So it's going to be 1970. We're going to do it in 2 parts. So this first Bank Holiday Monday, coming up next week, is going to be like the first half of 1970, covering the winter and the spring, and running up towards the summer of 1970. And the second part, which will be the final bank holiday of May, right at the end of the month, that will be covering like the second half of 1970, which is the summer, which was very interesting. I had a very hot June. And then got, and then went through quite a period, I think, into the autumn, but we did have a white Christmas in 1970. So 1970 part 1, part 2, for the 2 May bank holidays. I wanted to do something in 2 parts, you know, for the 2 bank holiday Mondays. I thought that would be fun. So that's what we're going to do for this one, or for these 2 bank holidays. Right, okay, let's have a look. So we're pretty much done on the live stream. Now. It's been absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much, everybody, for making this an awesome live stream. Richard, will be great doing winter updates, I'm sure. Yeah, we're going to have a good time on those winter updates. Daniel Bradley, bring on 2010 repeat. Thanks, Gab. Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see about that. Who else can I shout out? So we're virtually at the end now. I'm at the bottom of the live chat. Hello to all of you at the bottom of the live chat. By the way, Matthew Orchard, I hope you have a great sunny evening all, and Gav, and good night. Thank you so much, Matthew, for being here on the live stream. Dylan, Gav, I don't know what the hell I was watching on the summer update. No, what the hell was you watching, Dylan? I wonder what you was watching. Right, okay, we're pretty much done. We're pretty much done now. Mark, Gavin, summer, 28 summer front-loaded, or was that class as a good summer? The hottest was in July, so it's like very hot June and July, and then deteriorated a little bit in August. I would not say it was like front-loaded, particularly, but it was definitely like hottest during the early to middle part of that particular summer. Alan Jones, I think there are lots of similarities with 2010 as a year, pattern wise, even if the winter wasn't as cold. Yeah, it could be, Alan. You could be onto something there. Right, we're at the end of the live stream. Thank you so much, everybody, for making this a fantastic live stream. So that's it. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening. We've got lots coming up over the next few days, by the way. So loads of updates and uploads to come. And when we get to the end of the week, of course, Friday is a day where we will stop updating GavsWeatherVids.com. So, end of an era there, and member focus will be on the YouTube channel, of course. But still got a couple more days of GavsWeatherVids.com to go. And yeah, loads of uploads to come, loads of updates to come. Videos will be coming all the way through the week. And then next weekend, of course, we'll be live streaming again next Sunday. It'll be another long range, so more from the CFS. And I think CanSip should be in next Sunday as well. So that's going to be, that's going to be great. And then we've got the historic video coming up on the bank holiday Monday. Stay safe and stay well, and we're going to see you live next Sunday. By the way, won't be all that long before 3 weekly live streaming returns. That'll be in the early part of June, I think. We will bring back like thrice weekly live streams. It won't be long before Friday night streams return and a midweek stream returns as well. When we get into June, it will all start coming back. So stay safe and stay well. We'll see you live next Sunday. But for this live stream at 7 o'clock, that's all for now.